Good morning. And we have Tarot of Mystical Moments. How's everybody doing? What is the message that you want to receive today? What questions do you have? Message of the day. They're saying 2 cards. Okay. Let's shift this down a little bit. Okay. Message of the day. 1. Are some of you feeling like that? I'm getting the message of missed opportunities. Are some of you feeling like that? You're focusing on something you may have missed and feeling bad about it. Okay. Message of the day. High Priestess. So 5 of Cups generally talks about focusing on something ahead of you that's not feeling so good while you're not paying attention to the things that are working for you. So with this lady right here, she's holding on to a branch that the flowers are still on the branch. You know, everything's still going good, but she's focusing on. Well, I'm getting the sense that the flowers that are kind of going into the water are missed opportunities, and so there's a lot of like pastime energy in that, where you're looking back and you're saying like, you know, you're just feeling down about things that you felt that maybe it could have gone better and it didn't, or something like that. Or that you maybe at some point in your life there was a fork in the road and you chose the wrong fork or something like that, right? So depending on your situation. But this is really an energy about like not really seeing what's still working for you, what you still have going for you, that has so much opportunity for growth. Like I'm seeing the flower up here, the flowers up here, they're still in the phase of growing, and there's still going to be more blooming and more flowers coming out, more blossoms coming out. But because you're looking at and feeling bad about the things that didn't happen for you the way you want it to, that you're not allowing the energy to flow towards the growth of these flowers that are still working. So Spirit is letting you know that especially with there is a specific message coming through about those of you who were at some kind of decision point and you picked something, and you're wondering like, oh, did I pick the wrong thing? Your spirit is saying you picked the right thing, but you have to focus your attention on the choice that you have chosen already, and to allow your energy and your focus to go in that direction. Because right now, if your energy is looking at these other things that you didn't choose, and that maybe it didn't work out, or that you didn't choose that path, and you're looking at it, your energy is going to these places right here. Whereas this is where your growth is going to be, because you've chosen it already. Put your attention there and allow that energy to flow, and then this will grow. This will grow a lot more, and to not worry about these opportunities anymore. Okay? And because the high priestess talks about trusting your intuition, trusting that whatever information came to you at the time that it did, that made you make this choice, there was a reason for it. There was a lot more. When you made the choice, there was a lot of hidden kind of information that you were called to that direction for a reason, that maybe that information was not conscious on your part. That information, like maybe spirit knew something that you didn't know yet, but that you were called to choose this. but because the information was not consciously known to you, then you're like, well, there's no evidence to support that this is the right path, right? But spirit is letting you know you made the right choice, and that there is evidence to support it, but you just couldn't see it yet at that point, and you're right now not seeing it at this point because your energy and attention is focusing on these other things that you didn't choose. Does that make sense? So they're saying that you're a lot more intuitive and a lot more in touch with your communication with your spirit than you think, than you know, and for you to trust that the choices that you make are the right ones for yourself, and that in time the rightness of your choice will be revealed to you, and you will know. Then you will know with more certainty that yes, I made the right choice, and it was good for me to trust my gut on whatever this was that you had chosen. Okay. Whew. Yeah, that came through really strong. Those of you who work as psychics and intuitives of some sort, if you're a reader too, like an energy reader, a healer, a tarot reader, clairvoyant, psychic, whatever it may be, a divinator of some sort, even those of you who work as like in the more medical type fields like the psychology, psychiatry, that work with emotions. Those of you who work with emotions and work with energies, don't be afraid to speak your truth. There's a lot of energy coming through from her throat chakra right here. You're channeling a lot of divine wisdom. Even if the information that's coming through you is not what, say, the more scientific community would go for, like maybe the scientific community would say, well, you need more evidence before you can say that this is true or something like that, right? If your intuition is coming through and there's a strong feeling within you, you can speak your truth. It's okay to speak your truth about and express and channel the information that's coming through you from a higher wisdom, from the spiritual realm. I feel like there are some of you that are kind of on that borderline between, here's the profession that I'm in where I have to be more practical, logical based, science based, but then there's this part of me where I'm crossing over into the spiritual side of myself, the spirituality, like that part of my life. And there's like this border kind of where you're crossing, where it's like you're not sure whether you need to appear more professional still, or would you kind of lose your professional appearance if you start talking more spirituality. Okay, I mean, this is your own personal choice, but spirit is saying that whatever wisdom is coming through you is divine. So it's truth with the capital T. So you make your own decision when you're going to be ready to trust more the wisdom that's coming through you from the spiritual realm, in terms of dealing with your career and your clients and stuff like that. That's your choice, but they're letting you know that the truth that is coming through you is the truth. So you are channeling information, so they want you to know that. Yeah. Okay. So that's specific for those of you who resonate with being the high priestess. Okay. All right, there you go. That's the message of the day. Exciting. See you guys. Bye.